Hi everybody, in this video I'd like to say a couple of important things about the course project, the client project, in addition to what's in the written description. And I'm hoping that the things that I'm going to cover in this video will help you understand the project of the course more fully, more usefully, and in a way that will allow you to succeed both as students in this class and also as writers, professional writers, working with your client. So some of the stuff that I'm going to say may sound a little familiar to you, especially if you're in our program, because it is likely that these ideas are being reinforced for you across different courses, but some of these things may sound new to you, especially if you're not in the program and taking this class as sort of an outsider to our program. So one of the things that professional writing is, and the way that it functions, is that it what we call mediates work. Written texts, written documents such as proposals do not exist in a vacuum. They are created by people, for people, and in order to solve problems and mediate some kind of a problem, some kind of a practical task. Now, that may sound obvious, and yet when any one of us as a writer starts a new project, it is very tempting and very easy to see it sort of just like I'm writing a paper kind of thing, which of course we are. But what we need to keep in mind is that anything and everything we write, be it a paper, a proposal, a business plan, an application letter, a resume, whatever, is created in order for it to solve or to help us with some project, some problem, some exigence, the rhetorical term, some need that it fulfills. So for this project, I'd like us to think about it as a process-oriented, process-based project, not just a paper, but a work project, which results in a written document designed to solve or mitigate, mediate, alleviate some kind of a professional problem, professional issue, professional need that our client has. So think about all the stakeholders that are involved. Think about yourselves as a stakeholder, as the writer for this project. Think about your client as the audience for the document that you will produce. Think about me, your instructor, as your secondary audience, someone who will have input into the project and into its assessment. But also think about the other stakeholders. So when you talk to your client about what they need done and where they're hoping this project to be making a difference, think about all the other people that will either benefit from what you've written or will be somehow affected by what you've written. Think about the people who will make a funding decision on this project that your client will tell you about. Think about their needs, their interests, their decision-making process. Think about this as a network of people. Professional writing projects are designed to connect networks of individuals, networks of organizations, networks of teams via a process that results in the creation of a written document of some kind that matches the problem, matches the context in which it's written, and then it's read and used. So that's one principle I'd like you to really keep in mind throughout the project, and I will reinforce that idea over and over and over again as we move along. The other thing that I wanted to emphasize is this idea of scaffolding or breaking up of the project into manageable chunks. You will see from the description below that we're not just going to say, all right, we're going to write the whole thing right away. We're going to include several components into this project, which some of which are directly oriented towards writing, but some are oriented towards research, information gathering, discussion, negotiation with the client and with the rest of your writing team, with me. Because if you've ever written a professional document which involves many stakeholders, you will know that before you even begin to write, before you begin to collaborate on the document, there is a long and sometimes arduous process of information gathering, of negotiation, of figuring out the exact parameters of each project, the exact questions that need to be asked, people that need to be contacted, information that needs to be gathered, and so on. So think about those components of the project as also extremely important, crucial for your success. Look at the descriptions of each little component of the actual document. We will do them in stages. We will draft, get feedback, give feedback, revise, draft again, get a second round of feedback in some cases, revise again, and then edit, and then put it all together and publish it, share it with the client. So that's the second thing. Third thing, no one can ever guarantee you that no matter how great a proposal you've written will be funded. There is no guarantee. There is certainly no guarantee. Better proposals get rejected sometimes weaker proposals get funded for whatever reason. So you cannot, as a writer and your client, as your stakeholder, cannot guarantee or predict whether a given proposal, a given project will be funded or not. However, what you can do as a writer is make sure that you understand the needs of your audience and the needs of the readers who will make funding decisions on your proposal as clear and as well articulated and as well known by you, the writer, as possible. So probably the most important component of this whole thing before you even begin to write is, in collaboration with your client, try to understand what exactly these readers that will make a funding decision for you, what are they looking for? Okay? What kinds of proposals are they likely to fund? What kinds of proposals did they fund in the past? Those are very, very important questions. And so as you write, don't think about me. Okay? I'm going to put myself in the shoes of your client and their readers as much as I can. Don't think about me, your teacher, your instructor grading your paper. Think about your client's needs first and foremost. Think about what the readers that will read your proposal will think about it and what they need and how they need to be addressed and how they need to be worked with. Think about those things. What I'm trying to do here is in this project is replicate as much as possible the work cycle, the workflow, and the feel and the appearance and the process that professional writers go through when they write proposals, when they work on these kinds of projects. Okay. This class and this website just happen to be the interfaces through which I'm trying to create that professional experience for you. So, watch this video as many times as you need, read the description as many times as you need, ask me questions now, later, as you work on each component. Each assignment, each component of this project will be described in more, sometimes excruciating detail by me for you as we work on each of these. Your comments, your input, your questions are always welcome. I'm happy to answer any questions, any queries, clarify anything you want clarified. And I hope you will find this project useful, interesting, and even maybe fun in some cases. I look forward to working with you on this together, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you very much.